Hey there! Let me tell you about the whole shebang of using generative AI models in Azure Machine Learning. Imagine you've got this swanky cloud system called Azure, right? Now, this isn't just any cloud, it's Azure, a place where IT buffs and tech enthusiasts go to harness immense computing power for their digital creations. Azure's got this cool toolbox for AI called machine learning, and within it, there's this nifty gadget for generative AI, the kind that spins up all sorts of unseen data, imaginings like AI-generated captions on the photos you snap or the kind of art that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi flick. Picture this, a room buzzing with excitement, everyone with their fingers on the keyboards, eyes locked on the screen. Our heroes, like yourself, are on a digital quest in this AI land, trying to make sense of this technomagic. Now, here's the lowdown on why you'd want to become fluent in Azure's generative AI lingo, specifically within your cloud kingdom, I mean, Azure Machine Learning. Firstly, generative AI is your secret weapon for automating crazy creative tasks. Remember when we dreamt of having bots paint, write, make movies on autopilot? Well, generative AI is turning those wild dreams into reality, only now, it's all in the palm of your hand. Think of it as teaching a parrot your art style, let alone an art factory. But not just that, it's like your treasure chest for data. Imagine you need tons of synthetic customer chat logs to simulate how your product could behave or predict markets. It's like conjuring data out of thin air. Speaking of data magic, Azure Machine Learning makes it possible to train these fantastic models right in the cloud. Why the cloud, you ask? Speed and flexibility. You've got the computational power and resources right at your fingertips, no need to bring your own hardware, and that's just the start. Before you dive in headfirst, though, there's an intricate dance of building, deploying, and maintaining your AI models. You're managing code, data prepping, setting up computing resources tailor-fit for your AI models, and then voila, they're trained and deployed. Azure's got your back with its managed platforms, you just need to know few steps. Now, let's get down to the brass tacks. When using Azure, you start by creating an Azure Resource Manager where you define your AI model and its environment. Next, you've gotta grab some pre-trained generative models that you can get shipped straight over from the model registry. Then, whip out your armor, I'm talking Docker containers, because your models need protection on various machines. Once you are ready, it's time to deploy. Azure offers different runtimes. Azure ML is the way to go, the Azure environment for training and prediction. It's like the training academy for your AI, where you can leverage transfer learning to get more mileage from pre-trained models. Once trained, this is where you get to deploy, with Azure Container Instances or Azure Kubernetes Service. Think of it as housing and management for these high-maintenance digital beings. Of course, life's all about learning from mistakes and troubleshooting. Azure gives you access to tools like troubleshooting for your deployed services, monitoring with Azure Monitor, and you've got logging to catch any miscreations. It's like keeping a diary of your model's day-to-day activities. But hold on. Deployment isn't where it ends. You've got to stay vigilant with security practices, because you don't want your model puppies chasing down the wrong demons, like security threats. Last, but not least, automating all this isn't just smart, it's gotta be efficient. That's where Azure pipelines come into play, automating everything, ensuring your generative AI model is always up to date, secure, and ready to roll out the next day. With the ground covered, let's talk about best practices. Keep things secure always and embrace the continuous movement towards zero trust in the cloud. When using datasets, respect privacy and legality, and above all, remember sustainability. Running an AI model uses energy, so make it matter. In a nutshell, generative AI on Azure is like having your digital genie in the bottle. It's about crafting worlds of infinite possibilities within the cloud, empowering businesses and us humans to think beyond what's been. It's about being proactive, learning, and deploying with confidence and foresight. If you are gearing up to join in on this revolutionary journey, then you'll be navigating the AI seas with the best map to treasure possible. So, matey, make sure to visit neeraj.io and subscribe to TechLab. They'll keep you updated on the latest tech tides and discoveries in the generative AI wave crushing across Azure Machine Learning. It's an adventure you don't wanna miss, and here you go, ready to make your mark in this digital age. Remember, the above conversation mimics the informal and flowing style of sharing knowledge among friends about working with generative AI models in Azure ML. The end goal for anyone listening is to encourage a sense of community and to offer them resources for further learning at TechLab.